Finally, create animations. Okay. What I have done is come up with all the codes that I have found in the data. So all these codes are subthemes, then these are the themes, then the drop down shows the subthemes, or the indentants are the subthemes. So this is the data analyzed using coding. So these codes form the subthemes, while these form the themes of the data I analyze. Okay, you can go now to data analysis. In the next video, I'm going to show you the available tools for you to analyze the data you have found, or analyze the codes that you have found in NVIVO coding. There are various analysis options. So we go to explore. Now the first is text search, word frequency analysis, coding, matrix analysis. There are charts and project maps. So what we're going to begin with is word frequency analysis. So I'll click word frequency. When you say display words, we are going to select the number of words that we want to be displayed. For example, if I choose 1,000 words, 1,000 words will be displayed here. However, I only need approximately 100. So I'll select 100 most frequent words. And I'm going to I'll not use exact matches, but I'll use stemmed matches. For example, instead of taking only talk, I'll take also talking. So if I also need synonyms, I may select also synonyms, but I only need stemmed words. So that is what I'll choose for now. After that, I'll run the query. Then these are the most used words: content, government, satirical, creators, China, creative. These are the most used words. So I'll click word count so that it gives me a map. And there we have it. This is the map of the word frequency analysis. So there's this format. You may choose this format. That is how it will look like if you wish to have this format. So that is how you conduct a word frequency analysis. And the analysis is here. It will appear on this right hand pen. Next, go back to explore and draw a hierarchy chart showing the most frequent themes in the data. So I'll click a hierarchy chart, then I'll click is for the codes and not the files. If I want to draw a hierarchy chart for the files, I can select files, but I want for the codes. So I'll click sentiment coded. I only do the codes, so I have no sentiments, I have no attributes. So I'll go to the code, then click next, and it is for all the codes. Then I'll click finish. Yes, NVIVO has done the coding analysis, showing that the coping with the restrictions was the theme with the highest number of codes, and it appears that way. So if I want to check the summary, this is how it will look like. So the summary is just a table showing the aggregate coding, but showing the hierarchy chart shows a pictorial diagram of how the codes look like. So I may choose different colors or themes that I wish, and I may switch to these if I wish, but I love the heat map or the tree map. Next, I go to explore and I may draw also a chart showing the most consistent codes. Then I'll click next, then code for file, okay, next. Then I'll select the file, and if I had many documents here, I would have selected one or each of those documents. However, since I only have one document, I deleted the others. I'll select this and click OK, then click finish. and it will draw me a chart of the codes that are most prevalent in this paper. So the highest coded is this, followed by this, and the least code with the code with the least references is this. I may choose the format of the chart to be either this, if I wish, or I may choose this, or I may choose this. So I love this stacked chart to appear this way. So fear of the repercussions was the highest coded, the code with the highest references, because most of the content creators showed that they feared the repercussions of creating satire, so it was the highest coded. So fear of repercussion, while the least coded was the authorities always manipulate some of the information because they know that there's nobody who will criticize them, so they always manipulate some of the information. Okay, this is the least coded. Next, going back to explore, I may also want to draw a project map. So I'll click project map and I'll say this is a satire in China. I'll name it satire in China. Then give a description. For example, this is a content map, project map showing the relation of the themes coded in the data. Then I'll click OK. So after that, I'll be bringing in the codes one by one. For example, I'll bring this, I'll drag it here. Okay, I'll click this and drag it to the side, and also click this and drag it to the side, then click this and drag it to the side. So you'll find that it has a specific relation where there is the parent and the child. Similar to this other, I'll click this and drag it here, click this and drag it here. Next, this. So I'll be quick. I'll fast forward so that I show you finally what I drew in the project maps. Okay, these are the themes and their sub-themes. And the sub-themes are shown in the parent-child relationship. So this is the major theme, and these are the sub-themes that are related to this major theme. So that is how to conduct the thematic analysis and showing it in a map chart. In case you want to check, for example, the number of references on a specific sub-theme or theme, you'll click, for example, if I want to check on let me check, for example, on strict control of satire. It has 2 references. I'll double click on it, and this will take me to the references. So if I'm conducting qualitative analysis and I want to take these transcripts, I'll highlight it and copy it and paste it in the Word document or where I'm analyzing it or where I'm presenting my information. So I'll click on that. Similarly, if I want to check the number of references on this, I'll double click on this and select the references that are needed or the transcripts that are needed and put them where I'm presenting my information. If you want to conduct other kinds of analysis, you may also conduct them or experiment them in NVIVO. So finally, thank you for watching, and please remember to like, to share and subscribe on how to conduct the analysis.